Hello everyone and welcome back to Holistic Living Down Under. It is that time of the week again. It is time to head to the grocery store. So today I'm actually doing something a little bit different. I am doing a $21 challenge. So what that involves is you are only allowed to spend $21 for 1 week at the grocery stores. So you're gonna have to use up the things that you have sitting in your pantry, your fridge and your freezer, and see if we can make a whole week full of food using all of that. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so let's have a look in the pantry. So up on the top here, I've got all our cereals, and for those of you that watched my kitchen tour, I did a more detailed tour of the pantry, but I've got a couple of cereals in here. There's a little bit left of the granolas, and there's also some cornflakes and some wheat flakes and stuff in there. So I reckon the kids got enough cereals to keep them going, so I don't need to buy anything more of that. I've got this one that I got from Costco, the big taco spice. There's a salsa in the back, and there's a couple of my black bean spaghettis there as well, so I don't need to buy too much of that. Down here I've definitely got plenty of like cooking. I got ghee and coconut oil, which is great. There is some I think there's some rice, some risotto rice in that one there, but I'm going to just put it back where it belongs, up the top. So we might be able to maybe do a risotto or something. I've got some coconut waters there. Great rice paper, so I could do some rice paper rolls for my middle one. He loves those. Still plenty of tuna left from our Costco haul, plus I got plenty of coconut milks and coconut creams at the back there, and some potatoes and a few bits and pieces as well, so that should be good. Oh, and there's some salmon down the bottom there too. Fantastic. All right, so as you can see, I've got plenty of spices, which is good. I love having a well-stocked spice cupboard. Doesn't look like I need to buy anything spice-wise. I think I'm all set. Here is my baking drawer. I've got some baking powder. That's good. There is some vanilla bean paste there. We've got some coconut flakes. We can definitely make some stuff out of there. And there's some seeds in those jars on the side as well. And down here we've got my flours. So I've got plenty of baker's flour in that one, that big one there. So that means I can do some bread and some bread rolls. I've also got some spelt flour that I bought a while back. So I might do some spelt bread rolls, I reckon. I've got some chia seeds where I can do some chia puddings. And at the back there I've got all my nuts. So this looks pretty good. And that's just some plain all-purpose flour there. Let's see what we've got in the fridge. So my fridge is probably what's least stocked at the moment. My pantry is pretty good, but yeah, there's not a whole lot in here. You can see we're getting towards our shopping time. I've got some dairy-free butters, I've got butter, and I've got some cheeses there that we had from Costco. There is some sour cream there, and there's a lemon. So that I reckon we might do some tacos later. And yep, we definitely got some tomato paste there, and there's some kimchi at the back. We've got some jams, so a couple of sauces, dressings, and some more cheese. Yes, this is looking pretty good. There's that stock paste that I did in my last video, so I don't need to buy any stock. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes there. We've got some salsa. I've got coconut yogurt in the back, and there's some leftover dinners from the other night. It was just spaghetti bolognese. So that leaves me with a lunch for one of the kids as well. So that's great. My bottom ones are pretty empty. So I've got a little bit of milk left. I may have to buy one more just to make sure. And got a tiny little bit of almond milk in there, and a coconut water in here too. I reckon I'm going to do a video on almond milk. I reckon I'll show you how to make it yourself, just using almonds and water. All right, down in the freezer, what have we got? Okay, I've got some, this is like a cheesy garlic bread. I've got some soup dumplings as well. Most of these are already open, so there's just a little bit left in there. I've got some chicken wings down in here, which is good. We could do some chicken wings. I've got a frozen portion left of the pumpkin soup that I did a video on. So I still got a little bit left of that. There's some bits and pieces under here as well. We've got some chicken breast. Under here I've got some, got the wonton wrappers underneath there. And there's some frozen peas there too. So it's looking definitely promising. I don't think I'm going to need to buy any meat at all, which is going to help budget a lot. There's some, that's the Italian sausage that I've got. There's even some pastry sheets there. Nothing much under there, down the bottom there, I think. But yeah, so definitely got somewhere to start. I've got some salmon fillets that are left also from that Costco trip. So I might do some salmon for my salad or as a lunch. I've got some frozen mangoes, perfect for smoothies. And yeah, no, it's because some usabuco there too. So this is looking really good actually. I actually had more in here than I thought. I thought we used a bit more. And I got some more frozen fruits. I got some frozen organic blueberries from a much earlier Costco trip. And I also got some regular berries as well, just like a mixed berries. Perfect. And I got a couple of frozen bananas. So this is looking really good. I think I can see some smoothies happening and bits and pieces. So fantastic. Let's see what we've got in the deep freeze, hey? So here in the deep freeze, I've got a couple of portions of mince. I reckon I might take one out and use tonight for some tacos, I reckon. Tacos or burritos. I've got a couple of frozen whole chickens. And there's some more chicken breast too. Fantastic. So I've got plenty here. Never mind the water. That's for my son to roll out his foot. And I've also got 2 dozen oysters from our trip. And we got some stuff down the bottom there too. So I reckon we definitely got some bits and pieces that we can work with. So fantastic. Let's see what we can make out of this. Alright, and this is what I've got out in the garden. So obviously these ones here aren't done yet. However, I have a feeling this is the broccolini, like the baby broccoli. And I'm thinking possibly in a week they might be big enough to start picking. So they're coming out in all, so lots of little ones there. So I might be able to use that for something. But here, I've already been harvesting quite a fair bit of these. So I don't need to buy any lettuce because I've got plenty here. I just keep every few days, I'll just pick out like the outer leaves and just let it keep growing. And same here, this is my bok choy, these two here. So you'll see I've been picking quite a fair bit down the bottom there, and same down here. And I use that in like miso soups and stuff because I still got that miso paste, so I can use that. And then I've got the 2 kales as well. They don't grow as fast, but I have already picked a little bit of those, so I might be able to grab like a couple of each of them, plus all those little pea shoots that are coming up here as well. They can actually be eaten, so I've been sort of just picking those off and shoving them in my salads. So that reduces the amount of vegetables I actually have to buy a fair bit. So this will help. Also see, actually I'll show you, I didn't show you this one. But this is on my rocket leaves. I don't know what you call them in the US. But it's those little salad leaves that looks like this. So if anyone can tell me below, just in the comments, what you call those, because I know they're called something different, please let me know. But yeah, I've got lots of those, so I've been picking. I can pretty much pick from those nearly every day. My poor little spinach I don't know, something has been eating off my spinach. So you can see that whole row was planted and there's only a tiny few left. So not sure what's going on there, but I've got a few more lettuces coming up as well. So yeah, I've got lots happening there. Plus I got these ones here, but also got, well, I can't pick what's growing, what I planted and stuff, because they're going to need to grow for quite a few more months yet. But I can pick all the pea shoots. That is happening. Same in here, lots of pea shoots. I've actually got some beans, broad beans happening. They're sort of starting to pop up in between here as well. But yeah, I'll keep picking the pea shoots and using those. Alright, so this is all the meat, all the proteins that I've got. So not just meat, but some fish and stuff as well. So I've got 2 lots of mince. I found 3 portions of chicken breast. I've found 3 portions of chicken wings. I had 4 salmon fillets. I had 2 dozens of oysters, which we got last week. They were in the freezer. I have my ossobuco. I've got 2 whole chickens in the freezer, and I also got some beef short ribs. So as you can see, I've actually got quite a lot. So we can definitely, we've got way more than a week's worth of proteins here, which is fantastic. So we're off to a good start. Alrighty, so here's a rough list of what we got. So I'm going to use, like, I do have some more like things like my baker's stuff. I'm not going to list up every single lot of seeds and stuff I have. I also do have some coconut flour, and I do have almond flour, and I've got choc chips as well. I just couldn't fit it in on the list. So I do have a lot of stuff that I can make things out of from scratch. So I'm going to now start doing a meal plan out of this and see if we can make 1 week of breakfasts, lunch and dinners and only spend $21 at the shops. So let's see what we can do. Now I do just have to excuse my absolutely shocking writing at the moment, because it is nearly impossible to write with a camera right in front of you, because I can't sit the way I usually sit. So my writing is horrible, but as long as we can read it, I think we're good. So let's get started. All right, I'm gonna have some breakfast. I think we're done it. So I kind of run out of space then. What am I? We get the gist. I might put it onto a nice piece of paper later. So my breakfast I've put down. I've got chia puddings that could potentially last me for a few days as well. So because I usually make a bigger batch, I put it in my fridge and then I'll just take out what I need. So I reckon I can probably get like 2 or 3 breakfasts out of that, possibly some snacks as well. I'm thinking smoothies. For the kids, I'm going to do bread rolls. So I thought I might do some spelt and multigrain bread rolls, because I had spelt flour, and I also got a lot of, like, I got this big jar of, like, a seed and grain mix. We also have plenty of granola, so that's good, so we can use that. And I might make a loaf of bread as well in addition to the bread rolls. So for lunches, I found in the freezer, I found the leftover pumpkin soup that I did a video on the other day, or the other week. So I'll have that one day. I still got plenty of miso pastes. I'll do a miso soup with bok choy and some of those soup dumplings that I had in the freezer. I've got plenty of lettuce outside. I've got eggs as well. So I'll do a couple of salads with egg, and I'll defrost one of the packs of salmon that I had put away from my Costco haul, because I cut that up and froze. So I'll put one of those out because it's got 2 fillets in it. So that's 2 lunches there. I'll probably also do some smoothies for lunch as well. Leftovers from dinners. I usually try to make a little bit extra so that we have some bits and pieces that we can use for the next day. So either my husband can take it to work, or yeah, I can have it when I'm home as well. So for dinners, I thought we can do one of the days we'll do the roasted chicken. I'll just do that most likely with some salad on the side. I know my husband, my kids love rice with it, so I do have some rice in the cupboard, so I will use that as well. I would just want to have it. I'll do some barbecue chicken wings since we had there were a few packs of chicken wings in there, so I might as well. And then we'll do some chicken stir fry with the bok choy from out the garden. I thought I might also buy some carrots, and we can use that. Plus the other few pieces of veggies and stuff that I can put in there as well. I also thought I might do a slow cooked beef short ribs, since I already got the beef and that's the most expensive part of it. And then I'll get some like canned tomatoes and things, and I'll make it into a slow cooker dish. And I got a really good recipe on that. It's in one of my cookbooks that I have. It's French, by one of our French chefs that we got here in Australia. He's really good, and he's got a killer of a beef short rib recipe, and I love it. Then I thought we could do some burritos or tacos one of the days, because we still got some wraps left from my last Costco haul that you guys saw. So I might do that tonight actually, because my 3-year-old really wanted wraps this morning, so I had to open a pack for him. So I might as well use up that pack today. Then, because we've got another lot of mince as well, I'll do some spaghetti bolognese with that, because I can get canned tomatoes relatively cheap, so I should be able to get canned tomatoes for both that one and the beef short ribs. Plus I already have some tomato paste in the fridge, so I don't need to buy that. Then I thought we'd do some chicken schnitzels, because I got a great paleo recipe for that doesn't use gluten, so it uses almonds instead for the crumb, and it's really, really good. And I've got the eggs, and I've got the almonds, so that's a good one to do. And I've already got we've got some potatoes, and I'm going to get some more vegetables when I go shopping. Now, the most important thing is as well that I haven't put down is sort of the snacks. What I tend to do is have like fresh fruit and vegetables for that. I might also make some granola bars. We still have some of those chocolate chip granola bars from Costco left. So the kids are eating those. Plus, I just remembered I also have some like little they're packaged, and but we have them. They're out in the caravan from when we went camping the other week. I've got some like little cup like soups that you just heat up in a cup with some just boiling water, so like instant soup. So I'll bring those in, and the kids can have those like on the weekend, because they quite like them to warm themselves up. And then let's do some just fresh fruit. I've got some apples, we've got some bananas already. Not a lot, but there's a couple there. And with that, and with some baking that I can do using all the flours and everything that I've got, I should be able to make plenty of like little easy snacks. So I'm gonna interrupt myself here, and I'm gonna go and pick up the kids from school, and then I'll come back and we'll make up a bit of a shopping list. And here is what I grabbed. So we went to Aldi because I found trying to get in under budget, they are a whole lot cheaper. So I got 4 cans of diced tomatoes. They were 60 cents each. Then I got sour cream, which was $2.09. I got also a 2 litre of milk, which was, I think it was $2.40 or $2.50. Then I got an oil. I can't remember the price of that. I got this red onion. I got a bag of onions, which was about $2, I think. Spaghetti and a spiral pasta were 70 cents each. Then the carrots, 1 kilo of carrots, which was, I think, $2. And then I got a broccoli, which was $3.50 per kilo. So it was way less than that. All up, I spent $19.50. And there you have it. I'm going to end this video here. If not, it's going to be very long. And I'll do a second video on this to sort of sum up how we went with the challenge and if we blow the budget or ended up buying more stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you go out and do your own $21 challenge. I'd love to hear about it. And if you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you again next time.